I was ready to go.
I'm ready now. He's right. But
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Navarre? Here. Toma? Here. Wenzel?
Here.
Shell?
Here.
Vicky? Here.
no presidential statement, but there'll be one change to the agenda. Public statement will be changed tonight to fall after number 10 committee reports.
Is this permanent or just
Just tonight.
your choice?
After 10?
After, yes, 10 committee reports.
Yep.
So,
Motion to approve the agenda with modifications.
Support.
motion made to approve the agenda with modifications. All those in favor?
Aye.
Yes? Consent agenda.
So moved.
Support.
Motion made to approve the consent agenda. All those in favor?
Aye.
Against? So moved. No unfinished business, no new business. Items for action. A, chamber requesting use of Sherwood Park for yoga in the park.
Liz is here, and we'd like to discuss doing yoga in the park. Lisa from the chamber.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
First, I'd like to thank the village council for allowing the chamber to use the Sherwood Park for the fireworks on July 10th. Park attendance was 568 cars. This is down a little bit because we had to move the date. The village DPW, the village staff, the police department, everybody was extremely helpful, and we could not have had a show without their help. The businesses of Chesaning are grateful. I'd like to request permission to use the park for morning yoga sessions. I think Sherwood Park is the perfect place to practice this mindfulness, stretching, connecting with nature in this space. The gathering will be open to community members interested in enhancing their well-being. This is an effort of the chamber to just add enrichment to our park. We would promise to ensure the space is respected and left as beautiful as we found it. Let me know if you have any questions.
Do you have an intention on where to hold it?
I do. It would be, Lindsay had sent me some pictures. It would be back by kind of in the flats near, I would say it's east of where the diamonds are and a little bit north of where that football field is along the river there. There's a lot of trees in that area.
Okay, so just in the grass.
Yes.
Nice,
Yeah.
so there wouldn't be a cap for like space or anything?
No, there'd be plenty of parking for everybody in that space on the grass. Plenty of people could be in that area.
Yeah.
The only obstruction I think we would encounter is there is one disc golf in that area.
Sure.
So for that hour, I would probably put a little sign at the beginning of that hole and just say that this one hole would be closed for an hour on those days.
Sure.
So it'd be Wednesdays that she has listed. Then she has to go back to teach me a real job.
The one that pays the bills.
Yeah. And then, she's a teacher.
Probably better than a $6 yoga.
I know, yeah, that's probably not cut it either. But, and then, so we're hopeful if this would work, that then we could find times in the fall that we could work around her and then work in the evening, so.
Sure. Yeah, I make a motion to approve the use of the park by the chamber and Lindsay Pierce to host yoga for the 4 dates listed on this flyer.
Motion's been made and supported to support the chamber request for the use of Showboat Park for yoga. All those in favor? Against? Motion's approved.
This is great, Lisa.
Thank you, I appreciate you guys trusting us with the park, you know, we always use the utmost respect.
Good deal.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Thanks for bringing something different down there.
Thanks.
I think it's great.
Item B, review the National Wash Authority proposal to clean the village water tower.
I reached out to the company that maintains the water tower, asked them who they use when they need to clean the water towers. They told me this company. So I reached out to them, and this was the price they gave us of $9,950 to clean and do some paint touch-ups in the area where the paint is peeled off.
Was there a date of possible
2 to 4
completion?
2 to 4 weeks before they should do it.
Okay, but it will happen sometime in the very near future.
So potentially mid-August.
This would come out of the water fund. And there's professional services there with enough money to cover this bill.
What's the amount again?
$9,950.
I think this is a long time coming. We've tried to find a solution for a couple of years now. What is the date for repainting again? Is it several years out?
2028 at least.
Okay, so several years out, still 3. Okay. Yeah. I think
That's
this
a
is-
full repainting in 2020.
Sure.
Or not.
This is just the area that we mucked up when they tried cleaning it the first time.
Correct.
Right. I think it's very reasonable for people to risk their lives.
And there was no contact to the tower.
Sure. Okay, I make a motion to approve this proposal by the National Water Authority in the amount of $9,950.
National Washington.
Sorry, squash.
I'll second.
I didn't bring my glasses in. Wash.
Rod said there.
Motion's made to approve the National Water Authority proposal to clean the village water tower, $9,950. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those against? Motion approved.
It is on the schedule.
Item C, review proposal to replace section of Brady Street storm sewer. Yeah, you know what it's at.
Storm sewer.
There we go.
Part of Brady Street where it meets Front Street here, the storm sewer, due to shifting ground, is no longer kind of trying to go uphill, the water. So this would replace that section, and connect the 2 catch basins nearby to it, and hopefully get rid of some of the water that has been sitting on the road there. Yeah. Price is $11,883.49. This would come out of the major street fund.
Okay. Are they not, they're not connected at all right now? They're just kind of running under the ground?
Don't know exactly how they're connected, but they're not flowing
Okay.
correctly. And we know that one of them is going uphill. But this would connect them, get them graded correctly.
Better to get on it now.
Sure. Same hole. Yep.
Or cars out ahead.
Right, exactly.
Motion to approve the Brady Street Storm Sewer Installation Project for $11,883.49.
Motion's been made to approve the Brady Street storm sewer installation for $11,883.49. All those in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion approved. Committee reports.
And then we,
Okay, B, finance and admin.
Me? That's you.
Yeah, I know. Public safety. We did.
And we discussed a fee schedule, ordinance. Not fee schedule, but fee schedule, probating.
DDA. Chamber.
I didn't have a time one. Did you have a chamber meeting, Melissa?
There's that one.
Okay. So I can't speak for that. Can you guys let me say it? Planning commission.
No meeting.
Beaky, you want to comment at night airport?
Sure, no meeting.
Thank you. Fire board?
Pancake breakfast.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Oh, that's right. You didn't go to Pancake Breakfast. Never mind. I
I
was
made a
there.
review of that in August.
Anyhow, I was there. I was there with Cub Scouts. So
He's always got something to say.
yeah, we were there with Cub Scouts. Some of them weren't very good help. Not naming names or in the audience. No, that it seemed to go very well. There was quite a crowd. It was nice weather, so there was pretty good turnout. Yes, the Scouts did well. So that's about it. They lucked out. They had good weather. They had fun setting up on Saturday. This is when you setting up. The knots were tied down very well when they first put down the tarps. I was told things picked up and blew away. I missed out. So, but yes, there was no meeting. Firework.
Well, we had a hunt down this time. We had 129 runs so far this year. Had 129 runs. There were 5 firefighters covering the fireworks. These are Phil. Phil sent me this report, so I don't have any more information on any of this other than what's on it. They have 5 firefighters at the fireworks show. They will have training on ventilation. It must have been this week on Monday and Tuesday. Next month on the 13th and 14th. The fair and old gas will be covered every day with fire department. And the fire board meeting was on July 9th. They handed out the audit to review and they paid bills. And the next fire board meeting is August 3rd. That was Phil's fireworks.
Thank you, Phil Standing. Task force.
July 27th.
Parks Committee.
No meeting.
All right, public statement, limited to 3 minutes. Any topic, questions for the board will be reported, may be answered following meeting, ensuring that council members have time to confirm the accuracy of any answer. That should now be interpreted as a means to initiate dialogue or debates. Fran. Jenny Novak.
I was informed tonight, that the bathrooms.
Jenny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jenny knows that.
Address?
2117 South Washington Street, Manchester. Before I left, I was informed the bathrooms down at Showboat, I guess, are locked. And, my neighbor said that, I guess, a lot of the people that were camping or she took her daughter downstairs that are down there, they're using one by the, dog park.
That house should be unlocked, so I'll get the.
I was there last week for graduation party.
But I guess from what ones by the dog park, there's no water running.
The water should be on, that's interesting. I'll get it looked at, but the bathhouse should be open, one of the showers are not.
I guess she was down there tonight.
Are the automatic locks on that yet or no?
They are, but they're disengaged.
Disengaged.
Should be open, but we'll get it open.
She just, oh, that's like.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And also anything on the sewer system.
Just that they're gonna have to, it's planned for when they redo the street, hopefully next, 2027 to do a full storm sewer, rebuild. And it'll take extensive cameraing and surveying to figure out where all that water flows. And there's a few blind spots that we know water goes to, but we don't know where it ends up, so it might not end up anywhere. Pushed back, and that's part of the problem, so, it is on the list to, for these next water projects, or sorry, storm sewer projects. Commercial, or Washington, commercial. And then there's an issue at Maine as well that ties into that, I believe, so. It's all, yeah, when those road projects happen, that's when all that, work will be done, but we will, before that happens, we'll be looking at what the issue is and trying to figure it out, but it's all gonna take a lot of mapping and, it's a big project, but.
Which, yeah.
Hopefully,
I understand.
we will be able to figure out where the water's going.
So, we have that church buy-in.
Yep.
That's,
And you see the road it's not on, and you can tell why the road is, that's what happens when water gets on the road, right? It destroys it. So, if we can't get it to flow correctly, then, and that's why we won't do utility or storm sewer work without it being tied to a road project, because there's no reason to do the roads and not fix, the storm, issues, because then we're just, Band-Aiding. So,
right.
that will be an extensive project, but next year we're gonna start to work on it, and then the following year is when the project is done.
Okay, so I'll tell you the block then it's
Yep.
127.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kelly Craig.
Hi, I'm Kelly Creamer. I live at 707 South Front. The majority of you know why I'm here by now. That's my house the dog park is built next to. It's approximately 30 feet from our front door. It's running down 3/4 of the length of our property. We have literally nowhere we can go to get away from dogs. Front yard, backyard, they're everywhere. The dogs are very noisy. They go in from sunup till sundown someday. We've seen people in there after 10 p.m. My husband goes to bed at 8:30 because he drives semi. The dogs have been charging the fences trying to attack us when we're out in our yard. They went after our 9-year-old daughter, and now she's afraid to play in our yard. The fencing there is not secure. The fence in between the two sections is not secured at the lower level. We saw a dog come out from one section, go under that fence like it wasn't even there, and attack somebody else's dog. Nobody was injured. We did check on that. There are children being left unattended in the dog park who are throwing rocks at our cars. Let me see, I already mentioned my daughter. She's terrified to play in her yard because of the dogs. And according to some of the things I've looked up by professional dog park builders, your fence is 1 foot too short. They recommend a minimum of 5 feet to keep dogs from jumping the fence or climbing over it. The lower part of the fence is recommended to be buried to a depth of 6 inches to prevent dogs from getting out from underneath the fence. This fence is not buried at all. It's about 1 inch above the ground, and it lifts up very, very easily. I don't think that fencing is going to hold a very determined dog. And we are quite concerned about this since we've already had aggressive dogs trying to get us through the Turk fence. But the fence on our property is secure. They haven't been able to get through it.
I think part of, our initial agreement was we were gonna put some type of shade cloth over that section between your house and the dog park, similar to, what the cannabis companies use to block the property so that you at least have some type of privacy. Kiwanis actually put the dog park in, the village did not.
I know, but it is your property, so we thought we
Sure.
should address it with you.
There was probably something lost in between the two about the shade cloth in order to give you guys some privacy, so we'll look into that.
We're not really all that concerned about our privacy. We've lived there since
No, but you don't want
2006.
dogs barking through the fence at you either.
They're going to anyway. They can hear us. We have it happen. They're barking at us through the back fence and it's covered with vines. They can't see us.
Okay.
So, I really don't think there's going to be a very good resolution to this because,
It's kinda like having a playground in your backyard.
yeah, I had a look at
It's the
that when
same
I
thing.
took my daughter over there.
Yeah, it's very similar.
I was like, that is unpleasant.
Mhm.
So I don't really have a solution or a suggestion to offer. I'm just very unhappy with the way this situation has shook out. Because it's really unfair for people to deal with the public dog park through the majority of the length of their property and have absolutely nowhere to go. And we have a little tiny corner in the backyard that's not surrounded by dog park. And the trash stinks to high heaven. We can smell it on the porch. And it's not that it is full. It was not. It smells about how you would expect a trash can full of feces to smell after being left out in the sun in 90-degree weather. So that is also very unpleasant. Yes, I think that's all I have. Thank you.
Any council member statements? Village staff reports. Police chief.
Okay, so not much going on in the department activity as far as, open investigations and whatnot, but I did meet with, of course, last month, met with the chamber to finalize the plans for the fireworks. I did pre-interview background investigations on 4 applicants, and was able to narrow that down to 2 applicants, very early on in that process. I also met with Saginaw County Mental Health. They have a program, they're going to get back with us. They offer a tablet and an iPhone, and it's direct link to a lot of services, particularly interpreter services. So if I'm speaking with someone, and I can just show them that phone, they can pick off that list what language they speak, and click on that, and it'll ring through to that particular interpreter, and they will FaceTime with them and interpret for us. That's free. It's a federal grant, so it's free. And speaking with the representatives too, that iPhone, as long as we're in the program using it, we can use that to replace our department officer iPhone right now, so that we wouldn't have to pay that anymore to pay both for the grant. So that would save us a little money, plus it's a good service. And there's also other mental health resources available through that phone. So I'm looking to hear back from them shortly.
You keep saying mental health, but look at me.
Well, it is what it is. I did get 2 warrants for a fourth-degree child abuse over by the middle school. Both of them subjects have been arraigned and are pending trial now. I completed background investigations on the 2 remaining applicants that Mr. Evanho and I interviewed on Wednesday the 9th. I did package up and dispose of some low explosives that were in the property room. Those were training aids left over from the bomb dog that we had at one time. So they are gone and outside of our building now. And then I did attend the township board meeting last month to propose a contract for that traffic grant that will be starting in October. And my understanding is, in their last meeting, I was at the fireworks, so I couldn't attend, but the board did approve entering into that contract with us. So I'm working with the attorney now to get that finalized and signed, hopefully well before October 1.
Cool. Okay. All right. Administrator.
Currently, we're just working on a lot of audit stuff, end of the year audit stuff, a lot of paperwork going on right now. So only thing to report is I thought the fireworks were awesome in the park. So thank you to the chamber for that, and thank you to Nick Stoddard for putting on a great car show this weekend. I thought the car show went really well. So that's all I have.
Did FinCom do something?
They had a,
Yeah.
yeah, they had an event that I did not attend. Yeah, I'm like a child with fireworks watching it, so I'm really good. That's blues and all.
Motion to adjourn.
Who got it? Sam, who got it?
Who got it from?
I heard you were.
That's quite
Motion to adjourn, all those in favor?
good.
Those opposed?